Yo, what's poppin'? Jacques Slade here, back with another unboxing. I think I like it that way. Instead of saying unboxing was poppin', I'm gonna say what's poppin'? Jacques Slade here, back with another unboxing. I like that. I think I'm gonna stick with it. I'm gonna go 2 or 3 unboxings with that sort of feel, and you guys let me know what you think about it. Anyway, so got a little something here for you guys. It's from the folks out in Beaverton, aka Nike. Well, I guess in this situation, it's actually Jordan that emailed me, told me that they had a couple of things that they wanted to send my way. So this is actually a more than one unboxing, because if I understood the email correctly, which I think I did because I know how to read, there are multiple pairs inside this box. So without further ado, let's hop right in here and see what we have. From what I understand, it's some exciting product in here that Jordan Brand is focusing on. They want to introduce us to a few things that they think that we are going to like. So we will be the judge of that. We'll be able to tell them whether or not we like them. I'll make the statement and say, yes, I like it, or no, I don't. That's how we do things around here. We keep it honest. So let's take a look here. Oh, and as they said, there are multiple pairs. There are 3 pairs of sneakers here in this box. So let's put the box down. Let's start. Let's see. 1, 2, 3. Let's go with box number 2. All right, let's start with box number 2. And as you can see, this is your regular Jordan box. Let's see what's inside the black with the gold. Doesn't have any tags on here, so I actually don't know what it is. I just know that it is a size 11. And oh, here we go. So this is the new Jordan Superfly, for those of you that have not seen this shoe just yet. And I've actually really wanted to get a pair of these because they have React cushioning. I haven't had a pair of shoes that have the React cushioning, so I'll actually get to try that out. So let's take these out of the box. Take a look here. So this pair actually has like a Durabuck upper, is what I'm gonna call it, Durabuck. I believe that's what this is on the upper. It's not, I don't think it's suede, I think it's Durabuck. They have a netted tongue, has Superfly right here on the tongue. The rest down here is like a net mesh. It has Lunar React on the insoles, the Jordan Jumpman logo there. And then they have this pressure mapped all rubber outsole. Obviously, this is great for basketball players to have a really nice rubber outsole. This feels a little thick. It's a little hard. It feels just to the touch. Sometimes this stuff is a little soft, and I wouldn't recommend playing in them outside because it is so soft, but this looks like it has some durability to it. It's actually a little tough, which will bode well for those that actually play outside. Now, the new React cushioning is supposed to be softer and more responsive than previous cushionings that Nike use, such as Lunarlon. And then they also have a shank plate in here. You can't see it from the outside, but there's a shank plate in here as well that makes the shoe a bit more responsive. And for those that wear the Jordan 11, you may not know this, but there is also a carbon fiber shank plate inside the Jordan 11, if you didn't know that. These, I imagine these will do well on the court. Blake Griffin, I believe Blake still represents these, although they haven't really been talking about it as much. They usually tie Blake in really closely to the launch of the Superfly, but they didn't do that for this year, and I'm not exactly sure why. This colorway is officially black, and infrared 23, which is obviously the color of this outsole, but there's no more pops of color unless you look down on the inside. Has a little bit of cushioning here for your Achilles, and it's really cushioned here. The tongue's really cushioned. They're a little thin on the sides, but the tongue has a lot of cushioning, and then they have some backing here for your Achilles as well. But very, very nice. Thank you, Jordan Brand. Appreciate that. This is the Superfly 2017. I believe the 2017 is technically the Superfly 5, I think. I'm not sure about that. Don't quote me on that. But anyway, thank you, Jordan Brand. Appreciate that. All right, let's see what's in the other boxes. All right, next up, same Jordan box, and this one actually has the tag. And this is actually a shoe that I'm not completely familiar with. I've heard a little bit about it, but I haven't really seen a lot of it. And it is, oh, this is a nice color. I like this colorway. Ooh. This is the Jordan Grind. This is Jordan Brand's running shoe. So if any of you saw the article that I helped with over at Complex, I spoke about Jordan Brand and the current state of Jordan Brand. A lot of people have a lot of things to say about Jordan Brand, myself included, and so I pitched in a little bit to talk about my thoughts and how I felt Jordan Brand could improve and some of the things that they were doing. And one of those things was focusing on the future. Jordan Brand does a lot of things that focuses back to the heritage and the past. And this is one of the things that I think they need to be doing, which is focusing on the future. So this is a Jordan Brand running shoe. Has a bit of fuse. It looks like a little plastic fuse here at the toe and along the heel, but this is a running shoe. Looks like there's a little bit of rubber here. Light touch of rubber here, but these are mostly for training and for running. So if you run, this is definitely a good look. Very New York vibes with these. I can see these showing some love for the captain, something that the captain would practice in. If you are a Jordan fan or a fan of the Jordan Brand, you can already look at these and tell that this is inspired by the Jordan 4. On the Jordan 4, the top eyelets have that little triangle or trapezoid, I should say, at the top where you tie the laces, and they've incorporated that same sort of style here on the cage for the shoe. But this is pretty nice. I believe this is Cushlon foam, or maybe it's Lunarlon. It could be Lunarlon. Not exactly sure, but I like this colorway. And then obviously they have the cement print. Cement or cement, just depends on how you say it. I personally say cement. That's because that's the way I was raised to say it. So stop judging me in the comments already. But this is the Jordan Grind. I believe these. Oh, and these are actually. Oh, so I told you. I said, oh, these look like a very Yankee colorway, and that's because they are a Yankee colorway. As you see, they have respect here on the heel for Jeter, which is very cool. Speaking of that, Jeter just bought into the Miami Marlins, a baseball team. So that's going to be interesting. Big shout out to the captain. Love the captain colorway of the Jordan Grind. I believe these are like $115 on the site if you want to get something for back to school that you want to run in, or something that you can just slip on for school. I think this is probably a good idea, or something easy to cop that you can wear with anything. All right, so let's move on to sneaker number 3 and see what else Jordan Brand sent over. All right, we're on the last and the final box from the good folks over at Jordan Brand. This one is actually a new shoe that I'm starting to really like. I'm paying a lot of attention to this shoe and the new colorways that they have. So let's hop right into it. Regular Jordan paper, and there you go. Again, I didn't check on this, but I still think this is the first Jordan shoe with actual Flyknit that they're recognizing the Flyknit. This is the Jordan Flyknit Trainer 2, and this colorway is inspired by the Chicago and or the Jordan Breakfast Club, as they call it, with the black and the red. So the Flyknit here goes all the way from the toe to the heel, and this is obviously your training shoe. Has a nice rubber outsole here. I believe this is Cushlon cushioning. They have the Velcro strap to keep you locked in, and then of course they have the same Flywire wires that keep you locked in from the laces and keep the laces tight over your shoes. And then these also have zoom. I believe it's only zoom in the forefoot. I don't think they have a zoom in the heel. I think it's just in the forefoot in these, which is fine for training. You obviously want more zoom or something like that when you're actually playing in the performance shoes, but for training, I think that's absolutely fine. Something that I missed on the last pair of these that I unboxed is that they have 23 in bumps, I guess you could call them, or a raised 23 here on the Velcro strap. And then again, they have the elephant print, or the inspiration from the Air Jordan 3 here on the inside of the Velcro strap. I really wish this was on the outside so you could see it. You can actually see it more in this colorway because this is a like translucent Velcro strap, but I personally think it would look better, or it would pop more if it was on the outside. But I really like the Flyknit Trainer. I'm actually a fan of these. I have the North Carolina pair, which came the other day. If you haven't seen that unboxing, check that out, because those are really dope. Came with a couple of really cool things from Jordan Brand for the Origin of Flight pack. But this is the Jordan Flyknit Trainer 2. I really like these. And these have Jordan on the heel. Yeah, very nice, very nice. All right, so let's take a look at all 3 kicks one last time. So we have the Jordan Flyknit Trainer 2, we have the Jordan Grind, and then we have the Superfly. So pricing wise, $140, and then these are $115 or $110. I'm almost sure that they're $115, but don't quote me on that. Basketball, running, and training. So for those out there that say Jordan Brand doesn't have any performance wear and it's all about retros, there are performance shoes out there for Jordan Brand. You just got to look for them. They're just not getting the hype that you see with everything else. These are actually really dope. Really like these. For running, definitely have something from Jordan Brand. And then obviously for basketball, Blake plays in these. The way Blake dunks, and as big as Blake is, for him to be able to play in these are definitely something you should look into if you're worried about playing ball. With that being said, I am Jacques Slade. Big thank you to Jordan Brand for dropping off these 3 pairs of shoes. I appreciate you. As always, make sure you like, favorite, subscribe, and all of that good stuff. And make sure you stay tuned because I have another unboxing coming for you in just a couple of days that I think you guys are really, really gonna like. Also, if you haven't, follow me over on Instagram and Twitter. I've been doing some cool stuff over there that I'm not sharing here. All right, that's enough talking. All right, guys, I'll see you soon. I appreciate you. Peace. Yo, what's poppin'? Jacques Slade here, back with another unboxing. I think I like it that way. Instead of saying unboxing was poppin', I'm gonna say what's poppin'? Jacques Slade here, back with another unboxing. I like that. I think I'm gonna stick with it. I'm gonna go 2 or 3 unboxings with that sort of feel, and you guys let me know what you think about it. Anyway, so got a little something here for you guys. It's from the folks out in Beaverton, aka Nike. Well, I guess in this situation, it's actually Jordan that emailed me, told me that they had a couple of things that they wanted to send my way. So this is actually a more than one unboxing, because if I understood the email correctly, which I think I did because I know how to read, there are multiple pairs inside this box. So without further ado, let's hop right in here and see what we have. From what I understand, it's some exciting product in here that Jordan Brand is focusing on. They want to introduce us to a few things that they think that we are going to like. So we will be the judge of that. We'll be able to tell them